everyone, welcome to my lifestyle. So today we will be discussing slashing prices at the pump. So I don't know if you've been on a rock or not, but gas prices are literally soaring. So today we want to kind of just figure out ways to help our fuel be more efficient, or just help us to be able to save a little bit of money down the road. So the first thing you want to do is try to carpool. If at all possible, you want to do your best to try to carpool. My husband and I used to carpool to work all the time, and we saved tons of money. What we would do is we would take the main car to work. He would leave his vehicle at his job, so that way if he needed to run an errand or there was an emergency, he would still have a vehicle on site for him to use. And we would literally all leave as a family, drop our kids off at school, drop him off at work, and then I would end up in my final destination at work. And then we would do the same thing each and every day. So that actually saved us a ton. Now, it won't work for us now because we work on different sides of town, but if that's an option for you, I recommend that you do take it. Maintain your vehicle. So you want to make sure that you're getting your oil changed when you're supposed to. That way it will help your car be able to be more fuel efficient. You also want to make sure that your tires are properly balanced, that they have the proper amounts of air in them. If you need new tires, go ahead and get those replaced, because that will actually help save you fuel in the long run. You can also do things like making sure that you keep an efficient amount of fuel in your vehicle. So not allowing your fuel level to get too low to where you have to fill the vehicle all the way up. So what I do is I used to start off just allowing at least a half a tank to be in my vehicle. So at least when it's time for me to put gas in there, I'm only having to fill my vehicle up just half a tank more instead of filling up the entire amount. Now with the gas prices soaring, I've decided to go to not allowing it to go less than a quarter or 3/4 of a tank in my vehicle. So when I use up a quarter, I just go and put more into the vehicle. So I'm going to see how that actually works for me right now. The next thing you want to do is group your errands. So if you have a number of errands to do, like if you're needing to go to the grocery store and to the post office and to the department store and to pick up dog food, you want to try to group those errands. Maybe you can do them all in the same day. Maybe you can try to do them all around the same time and just create an order of furthest to least. So I would recommend, maybe if you need to go to the post office, getting up early to go take care of that. And when you leave the post office, you go to the next closest destination. So if it's the pet food store, go to the pet food store to pick up your pet food. And then from there, you can go to the local department store. And then from there, you can go to the grocery store. And then from the grocery store, you can come back home, and that's your final destination. So you've been able to group everything all at one time. And hopefully this will be effective for you in your situation. Another thing that you can do is try to drive less. So if you can give up one day a week for your drive, if you have a job that's flexible that will allow you to work from home, one day a week, and you work like the rest of the days in the office, that would be great at saving fuel. If you can try to accommodate your schedule by working longer hours on certain days of the week, only to be able to be off on another day, that will at least cut down the cost or the number of times that you would have to be able to go to your job. And then if you could work remotely, that would be even better, because you would be able to save on fuel. Another thing you can do is to skip the drive-through. If at all costs, try your best to skip the drive-through, because not only are we allowing fumes, exhaust fumes, to escape and pollute our environment, we are wasting gas because we're just sitting there allowing our car to idle and allowing our gas to just be run out because we're just sitting there in line. So we're not only paying for the food, but we're paying for the gas to get there and paying for the gas to sit in line. So we waste so much money and so much time sitting in the drive-through windows. The next thing you can do is try your best to park in the shade, especially during the summertime, because this will help your vehicle not have to use so much fuel and take so much time to cool off. So you don't have to jump in the car and put your AC on blast to cool the vehicle off, because at least you were in the shade, and it will use less fuel for you to be able to cool your vehicle. Another thing you want to do is empty your trunk to help lighten your load. So if you have tons of things in your car that's weighing your car down, you can remove those things, and it won't require so much engine pull for you to be able to drive the car forward, and you won't use so much fuel to pull those items that you're driving around every single day. So you may be able to get even more gas mileage to the gallon if you're able to lighten your load. I know in my car I have good gas mileage, but I could probably get even better gas mileage if I remove some of the things out of my vehicle. So I know right now I have tons of stuff in my vehicle. I used to be an extreme couponer, so I know I have tons of coupon items in my car. I have coupon binders. I have just organizers of coupons that I've had. I have old cheer stuff from when I was a cheer coach. I have all kinds of things in my trunk that I need to pull out that will actually help lighten the loads and help my fuel be more efficient. Another thing you can do is get a smaller vehicle. So if you're driving around in an SUV, you may have to downsize your vehicle and get a vehicle that is more fuel efficient than an SUV, unless it has good gas mileage, or maybe unless it's a hybrid. But you may have to downsize the type of vehicle you are in, possibly going to some type of smart vehicle in order to save fuel. Another thing you can do is try to download some of those apps that help you save money. So they have a rewards program for fuel. They have gas buddies. There's Get Upside. You can download these apps and they help give you cash back when you make a gas purchase. And not only are you able to save on fuel for like Get Upside, but you're able to save on foods as well. So you'll overall be able to save some type of money, once you've made a certain number of purchases. I hope this will help you have more fuel efficiency with your vehicle, and that you'll be able to save more money in the long run, because right now it looks like the gas prices are just going to continue to climb, and we need to figure out a way on how we can be more fuel efficient and save ourselves a little bit of time, money, and heartache. Thank you for tuning in to My Lifestyle. Stay tuned. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.